Come on, EncryptedFractal. Where's our infinity key? In Bitcoin this week, we saw actually we had a special day, a commemorative day, August 21st. Mando, what can you tell us about August 21st? What does that mean?
Dude, it's my favorite number, first of all, 8. Because you just literally invert it, and now guess what? Infinity, baby. So, yes, Michael Saylor tweeted a few days back that is Infinity Day, which basically you just inverted the 8 as an infinity, and then it's 21 million, we all know, kind of Bitcoins. But what is your take? What do you think that is trying to say there?
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Actually, this is the first year that I've heard about August 21st being Bitcoin Infinity Day. I had not heard of it, but I can see it's like an interesting marketing ploy, and Bitcoin's trying to make it. Michael Saylor's trying to make it stick, right? But I like the meaning of it, and so you can dig down and interpret it a couple of different ways. I think the one that I like is right. The 21. That one obviously stands for the 21 million Bitcoin that will ever be mined, right? But then also the infinity piece. Why infinity? Like, yeah, infinity is cool, but what does that really mean? And I think when we look at what a lot of folks have said about Bitcoin, and when people say, well, how high do you think the price can go for Bitcoin? A lot of people say infinity. But why do you say infinity? Like, it's not just, oh, it's going to keep going up forever. It's because usually it's denominated in USD terms. So you might say right now it's at 65K or whatever it is for one Bitcoin. But with inflation, US inflation, inflation can always keep going up, which means the value of Bitcoin can infinitely go up as well. So that's where I'm seeing it. Do you have any other interpretation of it?
I think that's kind of the one, right? Like keeping pumping. So I feel that at some point maybe we'll get decoupled from fiat, from US dollars, and maybe things are actually going to be more on the how many satoshis instead of how many dollars. I don't know when that is going to happen or if that happens, but basically all of the maxis,
triple maxis,
triple maxis now.
Saylor.
That's exactly, it's like basically kind of rooting for that, right? I do feel that we can see that pattern, like with the Argentinian peso. They devaluated their currency almost 90%, 99%. So it's like, it's bananas, right? So I can see a place where as well Bitcoin might be defacing or devaluating the dollar in a way, or just in some point, like I said, right, detaching.
Yeah, for sure. And for those of y'all that are interested, like, where did this Michael Saylor did not invent this Bitcoin Infinity Day, but it was actually between a couple of different people. So there's this guy named Knut Svanhold. He's a Bitcoin author, and he's the first one that actually commemorated this day in just a few years ago in 2021. But he as a Bitcoin author, there was this other artist, EncryptedFractal, the artist, that he actually made these plaques, and he started giving it out to people that he thought deserved it or were worthy of it, that in the Bitcoin community. He gave this plaque called InfinityKeys, and it's literally like, it looks like a golden Bitcoin on a plaque, and then it has like this little key shape added to it. And so this is kind of where this started from, and now it's been going. Michael Saylor, by the way, I think he's the number 11 recipient of the Infinity Keys from EncryptedFractal, so that's pretty fun. We'll post a picture up on the YouTube so you guys can see it. But it's pretty interesting, and you know what? These types of things will keep coming. Just like we see, like Bitcoin, the Pizza Day. Also, right? So that's also, part of the Bitcoin lore, and we'll keep adding different things to it.
I'm just asking to myself, what is my key?
We're ready for our keys.
We are ready for our keys. We can put it on.
Come on, EncryptedFractal. Where's our Infinity Key? It has a
That's right.
cool name, actually, Infinity Key, right?
Infinity key. Yes. You
Maybe that's what
can
I'll name my Cybertruck. I don't know.
Infinity truck.
Infinity Truck, right?
I think that Bitcoiners they have a it's one of those, and that's the reason why I like a lot Burning Man, because it's actually a lot of people from tech industry. There's a lot of technology, right? And I mean, we love technology. A lot of our wealth came from that, right? So, and
Mhm.
I think that uh, tech is an equalizer for everyone. So, I feel that maybe yes, in some point we will need our key.
All right, encrypted fractal. We'll tag you on this. See if we can get that set up. I'm sure we're on the same level of Michael Saylor here.
Just a
So
little bit. By the way, though, talking about keys, I was reading something from Livewire Markets. They are estimating almost 6 million bitcoins lost. Could you believe that?
that's a lot of lost Bitcoin. I mean, if you're considering there's only 21 million, right, that
I
will
mean,
eventually be mined.
you hear all of those news. Do you remember several years ago about the guy that he lost his hard drive and they put it on the trash can? Then he hired some robots or some people like Boston Dynamics to be able to.
To find it in the at the junkyard.
Mhm. Uh, I mean, 6 million is a lot. Like you're talking almost 20 something percentage of the whole stash of whole Bitcoin. So no wonder why they keep going up, huh?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we're not financial advisors here, FYI, but yeah, that's what the prospect is here, and it's more than just the price. Obviously, Bitcoin represents a lot more than just that. It's a lot of opportunity for a lot of different people, and especially in a lot of countries that are being hyperinflated. This gives them an out. It gives the power back to the people, and really creates a lot of transparency for a lot of governments. So I think it represents more than just the price, but the price is just kind of the fun aspect that we get to track kind of on a weekly basis.
Yeah, and sometimes somebody asks me, what did I thought about Dogecoin, right? And and it's funny though because I was thinking, if you are in one of those countries, where are you gonna put your money on? In a Zimbabwe currency or Dogecoin? So I don't know, man. I probably will choose the Dogecoin.
Yeah, actually, it's like I think Dogecoin did make a pump this week. Well, a lot of things pumped this week, but we'll talk a little bit about that a little later with the Fed and what's
Yes,
going on.
I think that we have a good one, man.
Yeah. So you guys don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. We love to hear from you. We did have an interview last week. If y'all are interested in seeing more interviews, please let us know. I think we've got another one lined up here pretty soon. It would be very interesting to hear. If you haven't watched our viral Bitcoin all-time high meme remix, go check it out. We are hopefully it seems like we're on the way up in terms of price action, so we might be challenging that current all-time high again of 74K. We'll be there again soon, I think. But that's all we've got for today. Dale.
Dale.